A good evening, you guys. This is Tina, Infinite Moon Love 1111. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a intertwined dialogue with Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, if you will. We're going to use a little bit of a bigger deck for Divine Masculine and then the mini deck for Divine Feminine, and we're going to see what they would like to say. So the first two messages out for Divine Masculine is I've been shuffling and mixing the deck up. Of course, we do have already the Lovers as well as the Queen of Wands. So Divine Masculine wants to have a conversation with Divine Feminine. This is somebody who they feel deeply quantumly entangled with, okay? Somebody that they have deep emotions, deep feelings. This is an 1111. This is an aspect of self. I would like to say twin flame, perhaps, soulmate, divine counterpart. This is going to be divine union, sacred union that is coming forward. I am going to get some clarifying cards regarding this as well from our hidden oracle truth. Now, the Divine Feminine, as the masculine sees, is somebody who is very, as we can see from the Queen of Wands, somebody who's very magnetic, somebody who has a lot of courage, who is very limitless, creative, and just very outgoing, magnetic. Again, very attractive. They just have this very sensual energy that just lures you in, okay? So masculine is very drawn to this particular feminine. There have been many seasons, it feels like, especially with tigers and the sunset, kind of illuminating a lot of the crown as they continue to meet and ascend into higher versions of self individually, as a male and female in gender, if you will. It doesn't even have to be specific to gender, right? But the individuals carry the energies as the masculine and feminine. There's a lot that's been taken away from this. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what they're having as far as hidden thoughts, masculine. I am afraid to contact you and I want to feel that way again. So this masculine, I want to say, has a very slight sense of obsession, almost addiction, but it's a very obsessive behavior, drawn to this person because of the energy, right? The card on the bottom is, I wish I had treated you better as well. So I'm going to pull one more and that will be off for masculine. I feel you even though we are apart. So masculine and feminine, obviously there's a very strong telepathic tie here. And also I am grateful for the spiritual lessons, okay? So I am going to keep that, and then I am becoming a better person. So I'm going to keep that right here in this deck, and we're going to move on to feminine. Masculine does seem like very drawn. Just, even as an energy, there's not really much that he's coming forward with. What does he want to imply? What does masculine want to discuss with this feminine? Victory, winning, success with the party, success with the connection, coming and having a successful conversation, having a successful heart-to-heart, because we have a lot of that green and a lot of passion. 6 is about balance. Again, there's 6 we have here, so there's 2. You could be seeing that. Having a new beginning with the Ace of Wands, okay? So victory and having a new beginning, new passionate beginning. This masculine has been very watchful, okay? This masculine has been watching this feminine over social media. If you guys do not follow each other or do follow one another, very heightened sense of awareness, okay? Let's go ahead and see what Divine Feminine wants to say as far as what the masculine is desiring. What does feminine want to say to masculine spirit? I do hope that this message resonates with you guys. If you're interested in booking a personal private session for yourself, please feel free to hit the Linktree. I will place it right here as well. And book out a session. I do offer one-on-one sessions for 30 minutes, 1 hour, as well as spiritual coaching programs, okay? So those are available as well. So feminine has the King of Pentacles and then the Hierophant coming out. Justice is on the bottom as well. So I do feel like this has to do with what they're desiring. The first 2 cards from feminine, though, are the 2 of Wands. So making travel, making plans to move, to come, to perhaps go to the masculine, or just structuring their life, okay? So there's a lot of this energy where I think feminine wants to go to the masculine, if you will. 7 of Wands is grounding, a lot of the sacral, maybe trying to ground in self-worth and value and confidence, because in this particular card you can see the yellow right there. Of course I'm wearing yellow, I would say rings, but I guess we could talk about marriage if that is meet me at the altar energy that's coming out his way. as well. So this particular feminine, though, this divine feminine, has walking away from emotional hurt, pain, and wanting or desiring a new beginning, a new solid foundation with that Ace of Pentacles. So masculine is more in their sacral, okay, and that's quite apparent and quite evident as well. And the feminine is more in the foundation and structure. And I think that this is where they are kind of confused, as much as we can discern from this message here. Let's get one more message. What are they walking away from, Spirit? What is this Eight of Cups? Clarify that. They're walking away from this collaboration, this karmic cycle where it feels like they come together and then they separate. There's lots of love with the Ace of Cups and the Strength card, Leo energy, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But it feels like feminine has been going in a lot, has been having a lot of epiphanies, having a lot of clarity with the Hermit energy. As you can see, a lot of illumination with the thought process, with the mindset, etc. So I do want to get 3 or 4 cards from the Hidden Truth for feminine to masculine. What would the masculine need to hear from feminine? We have, I bury myself in work to forget you. Well, this resonates too much. Let me know how this resonates for you and fits your dynamic, as well as I am not available. So feminine is telling masculine that they're not available right now. I wish I could share my good news with you. So again, it feels like friendship and, just destiny and ability to cohesively talk, but it's just they feel very limited. I feel you leaving me behind. So feminine feels masculine is on their way to creating something new, cultivating something new. I hid who I really am. And so that's what the feminine is feeling towards masculine. Now, let's go ahead and get some overall oracle messages as well, you guys. Flying out is summer. So we're still in summer right now. We're going to come into an autumn equinox at the end of September. So take that as it resonates. Summer started in the latter part of June, depending on what part of the world you're at right now. But we have activity, goals, progress, life force, energy, and new patterns. So during the summer, there are new patterns being cultivated, new things, new belief systems, just a new life force energy, okay? As we are unequivocally experiencing a lot of solar sacral, sacral, yes, for sure. A lot of sacral plunging, if you will. I feel like there's a lot of sacral energy being released. Perhaps if it needed a cleansing, it feels like emotional drainage, feeling exhausted and release and just shifting something into a different energy, right? We also have the past suffering. So this masculine and feminine are both suffering the past, and it is drastically affecting them right now. And right now they're being guided to let go of the past, okay? So we can see that right here. It's a little backwards, but let go of the past. You can pause that if you would like. This is something that they're suffering from, self-betrayal, betrayal on things and the way that they've been interacting with one another. A lot of Neptune illusions. This is a great time right now because of this actually coming about and interface with a lot of the collective on a astrological, sign, if you will, with your natal charts. They've been seeing things a little unclear, right? I just threw the card because Spirit threw that from my hand. But there's been a lot of closed off behavior as well. And so they've had a lot of blockages that they've been having to unpack themselves. Granted, there is a lot of Mars and a lot of Aries, a lot of passion and lust, if you will. This could lead to, they could alchemize this energy between the two of them, either with a lot of anger at any point in time, and maybe this is something that they're trying to alchemize within each other individually so that they don't react and come out towards one another in this sense, showing their darkness entirely, in a sense that they would not be so content with one another. We do have separation, lost, and then there's also wounded, rejected, and fears, again, illusions. But underneath all of the fears, underneath the illusions and separation, there is this Venus energy, okay, which is this love offer, romance, beauty, creative arts, wealth, harmony, attraction, 9:09 on the clock. So the feminine and masculine are at a crossroads right now. During the summertime, this is where they're going to develop these new patterns and ability to come together, perhaps during the autumn equinox or before that time, but throughout the summer, some things will change and shift. And they will have a wish fulfillment, but can they hold steady? So I hope this message resonates with you guys. This is Tina, Infinite Moon Love 1111, Psychic Tarot Intuitive Oracle Spiritual Coach, helping you guys align right back into self and ability to manifest, create, and cultivate the best life you desire. Namaste.